You have a gift that God gave you. And the gift that God gave you is the answer to many people's problem. Actually, our purpose, we have one purpose why God created this year. And that is to have the mind of Christ. We are here because we have to find out that we have to think and have the power like Christ. So if you knew what Christ said, then everything will become clear to you. Now, if you learn trying to find that purpose, this is what happens. Christ said, I came on this earth, okay, and to preach the good news that the kingdom of God is near and it's here. The kingdom of God. Now, this is what happens. Once you find the kingdom of God. So, early in life, I learned that in my 30s. We try to work so hard, try to build the business, try to make money, try to make sales, try to create something out of our lives, try to have good relationship. All these things we try to learn and put together. And then I learned what Jesus said. You seek first the kingdom, and all these things will be added unto you. So when I was young, from that time on, oh wow, it's kind of like a shortcut. It's like the best way to get everything that I want added unto me. I seek the kingdom, and it will be added unto me. Now, if you think about it, for instance, even in our business, 17 years ago when I joined our business, God downloaded to me who are the people that I'm going to talk to build this business. The first person, for instance, that God downloaded in my head to approach is Cynthia. Cynthia Briganti. She's my first prospect. She's my first recruit. She's the top, one of the top distributors now in the whole company. Could you imagine having a download like that? My first prospect. On the same day, God downloaded me another person to approach, my friend Franny from Chicago. I called Franny, blah, 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 over the phone. Give me your credit card. I'm joining the business. I'm going to join you in the business. That friend Franny is the leg of my next downline that have a DAS 6 in it that make me a DAS 7 today. Second prospect, right from the very first day of our business, my rank today, which is DAS 7, has been sealed already from those two first prospects. That's download from God. Outer life is actually knowing the gift that God has given you. Because the gift that God has given you is the answer to someone else's problem, to a lot of people's problem. You have a gift that God gave you. And the gift that God gave you is the answer to many people's problem. And then the next thing you do is you find those people. It's like the way we try to find who are our prospects. You have to determine who is your who is your perfect client, who is your perfect customer, because they exist. And if you do not know who your perfect client is, again, in our case, is the one who needs something for his health and the one who needs a business so he can make extra money. That is your who, that is your perfect client. Sometimes they call it that is your avatar. I tell you, that person is like you. Once you find who you are, what your gift is, what your story is, you're gonna find those people because they are like you. And they will like you because you had the same problem. You had the same problem. You want this water or this machine, for instance, or this product for your health, right? That's why you bought it. And you want this business also that you're building so that you can build the future, a legacy for your family. You'll be able to help more people. You can have something to retire on in an organization, and this beautiful opportunity to make a business as an entrepreneur and create a big business. And that's what you like, and that's who you are. So once it becomes clear to you who you are, it becomes clear to you who is your perfect client. So the next thing you do is you find those people who think like you. Those who want something for their health and want something, a way to find and make extra money in a business. Again, in a business, people will build it, I would say, the old-fashioned way, like what we do, where you find prospect and you present your opportunity and you do a demo. Or again, there's a new way now that this younger generation who grew up in the social media era, they have a way of doing things where they do it differently, the way we do, the old-timers. They do it, they engage people on social media, and that's where they sell. So you find who you are, that this is the outer game now. You find your perfect client, okay, your target. Because if you don't know who your target is, like I said before, like you could be presenting your opportunity to people that doesn't even care, and you're gonna be wasting your time. If you know who, if you find to target those people that are like you, and again, there's a way of doing it. So that's the outer game. And the third part of the outer game is sales and marketing. You're gonna learn sales and marketing. Again, when it comes to sales and marketing, there's an old way of sales and marketing that we all learn, like those of us who are mature or older or senior. And there's a sales and marketing for the younger generation that are joining our business now. And that's their online way.